So guys, Angie Thomas has done it again. I just finished this one, almost 500 pages in one day because I just couldn't put it down. I remember I finished reading The Hate You Give and I thought to myself I want to read something lighter because that book makes you really question things about privilege, about white supremacy, about justice, and about the way black people are always blamed. And yeah, I needed something lighter. But this book was on my shelves, and having loved The Hate You Give so much, I say to myself, okay, let's pick this one up. And the thing is, I love it so much. I thought that it will be. I love rap, I love hip hop, I love slam poetry, but I don't know why I expected that we will have Brie, who is our main character. I thought that we will be following her doing rap battles and all kind of stuff, and I thought, okay, maybe I won't enjoy it as much as I did the first one, but I was so wrong because the book it's not about following her constantly doing rap battles. It's about seeing her do that, finding her place in the world, and also it's about the things that I love in the first book. It's about family, it's blood family and friends family. It's about community, it's about amplifying your voice, it's about black people, it's about poor people, it's about people who are held down by prejudices, by racism, by all kinds of stupid things that shouldn't exist. So I love this book. What we have here is we have this young girl called Brie, and she's the daughter of a guy called Lawless. He was a very famous rapper, and he got shot. And when he got shot, her mom couldn't keep it all together, and she fell down the drugs spiral, and so she became an addict. And so we have Brie and her brother. They had to go with their grandparents, be sort of raised by them, and then when her mother gets better, she has to prove that she really is better and that she deserves to be with her family. So we have Brie here that's dealing with lots of things. Also, she goes to this school. It's like a midtown school, and they needed more money, so they are allowing guys from other places to come to the school. So we have black people, we have Latinx people, and we are going to see how the system actually abuses those who are different. So the white kids have like a free pass from everything. Black people, Latin people are going to be, patted down, abused by words, and all of that shitty things that I can understand how they can still be maintained. So we are going to see all this hate and all this prejudice in the school that she goes to. And also we are going to see more about the garden. And I love the references this book is throwing to the first one, because there are moments in which they're talking about the riots and about that guy that was killed, and I love that this book references the first one, and I love that the things that happened in the first book also affected the people in this one, because as I say, I love this sense of community that you have around these black people who maybe they are struggling, maybe they are not perfect, maybe they need help, maybe they don't, but I love how they help each other, how it doesn't matter if you really are family, but they treat you as one, and that's amazing. Obviously there are things that are not as amazing to see, like all the gangs stuff and how they enlist kids and how kids think that it's cool to be a gang member, and we are going to be seeing more about it with the character of Aunt Pooh. She sells drugs and she makes money that way, and we are going to see her point of view. We are going to have Trey, who is Bree's brother, and he's trying to do everything right. He was good at school. He wants to be a doctor in psychology. He wants to help people, and he's working in a pizza place. So it's like, okay, I'm doing everything the system is asking of me, and here we are poor, we're screwed. And then you have Ampu, he's selling drugs, it's out of the system, so to say, in some way, and she's making money and she's well off, and and she can help them, and it's like some kind of reflection about how things work and about how desperate people make wrong choices and they get lost in their own choices. And I love this story of Ampu, and yeah, the way in which it unfolds, and the things that I'd say, that you have to find your own way. You have to take yourself out of the streets, out of everything, and you have to sit with yourself and think, who am I? I love that this book asks this question about who are you. It doesn't matter what the people around you says, the guys who don't know you, your own family even, your own mother, because they have this idea of who you are, this idea of who they want you to be. But the thing is, you need to sit down and come with your answer to that question, who are you? And I love that. I love that we have this main character who's called Brie, as I said, that she misses her father, she misses all the chances that were taken from her, and she wants to follow into his steps because she has the ability of rapping about things that matters to her. I love that we are going to be seeing rap and hip hop from another point of view. I like it, but as I said in the first review, I'm not black, so I cannot really understand if you know what I mean. So when I hear Tupac or Nicki Minaj, I can like them, but there is some part of the message that's lost to me. So I love to see how much background rapping has, how it much speaks to the people, and that's amazing, and how words and voices and songs can be weapons. And it's sad that sometimes people blame hip hop for the shit that happens around the world. It's just one way for black people to, to raise their voices and explain how they feel and to criticize this system that's letting them down. So yeah, kudos for that. And I did love, as I say, the sense of community and family we're going to have into this book. And this is something that I love to see, because they have this neat community. This obviously there's people who don't understand each other, and there's people who criticize, and there is going to be family members that are going to be on your back, and they are going to be, wanting you want to punch them. And but it's also about redemption. It's also about finding your place. It's also about respecting the people you love. And I love all those things about saying, when Brie is doing something wrong, her mama is always catching her. It's like a sixth sense or something. I love how pure that relationship is. I love how you are reading and you can see how they are mending all those broken bridges just in front of your eyes. Angie has this way of writing in which you really feel the story. It's like you are there. It's like you are part of it, and that's amazing. And also, I love how broken all her characters are. Not broken as in loss, but as in real. I remember when flawed characters began to appear in books, I was like, oh my god, they screw up so much. Oh my god, they didn't see how clearly that could be solved. Oh my god, and then I stopped and thought, okay, I'm used to all those heroes that always know what to do. They're so perfect that maybe they got powers they don't know nothing about, but suddenly they're like heroes and they're going to save the day and they know how to do all perfectly. And that wasn't real. So I ended up loving to have all these flower characters that do some things wrong, that they make mistakes, that they put their feet where their mouth is, and they are thinking, okay, I cannot make this mess bigger, but then they go and make it bigger. And I love how they think, oh my god, what I'm doing, I need help, I'm not perfect, because we as human beings are not perfect. And I love to have these characters who are not perfect, and this is something that I love. I kind of sympathize in a way that I wouldn't have possible with Brie, because I know what it's like having no money when you are growing up and being singled out because you are this kid that doesn't have money. And I could empathize because she goes to this school and she was knocked off and everyone looks to have way more money, and that happened to me. I went to this school where everyone was, coming from money and we didn't have any. So I did empathize with Brie in this way, because it doesn't matter how much you prove yourself, they are going to look down on you, and because you are not like them, because they wear labels and they have money and they can flout that money at you and say, okay, I'm going to eat out because I can, while you are eating a packet sandwich that you made at home. So yeah, I love also that we have all these kinds of backgrounds where you can recognize yourself. It doesn't matter where you come from. And I love that all the characters have a story to tell. And you may begin reading the book and thinking, okay, this is going to be my favorite character, this one I don't understand, and then you finish the book understanding all of them and liking all of them. And I mean, I love Angie's characters. For me, they are the best thing about the book. And also, I love that, as I've been saying for so long on my channel, I love that we have this kind of books because I think they are necessary, because it helps you see the world through other eyes, and it helps you try to understand. Okay, we cannot understand because we are not black, but we can empathize. We have to try to understand. And as I said, we need to build this bridge between black people, white people, BIPOC people. We need, to be here and to amplify their voices, and we need to help them break down this fucking system that's so wrong. And yeah, just pick this book because you are going to love it. If you like rap, if you like hip hop, if you like books with representation of black people, poor people, people who need second chances, that need redemption, about books that talks to you about real shit, just get this one because you are going to love it. And if you had read Hate You Give, this is like it. You are going to love it. So thank you for watching. Bye.